Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for July. Hope you're well. I do want to take a second to remind everyone that these are general readings. They may not resonate with every Aquarius out there. So guys, please take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. We're going to look at your current energy, and then we're going to look at the month of July week by week all the way up to the end. So be sure that you're not pushing yourself into a reading, Aquarius. It's not for you, though. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aquarius? What would you like Aquarius to know for July? All right, Aquarius, you're starting out with the Hermit in the reverse, and it's crossed by the Six of Pentacles. So you could have been spending a lot of time alone, doing a lot of thinking, trying to figure some things out. But I feel like you're coming out of that energy now. I feel like you're finding the balance that you've been looking for. So show me what's happened here in the past. Justice. No, wait, I'm sorry. Five of Wands reversed. Why it's all happening is justice. All right, so in the past, you may have had conflict with somebody. I feel like that conflict created change, but it may have been change that you did not like. Somebody could have had you trying to compete with others and you refused to do that. I do feel like there was conflict and it ended with somebody ghosting you or you ghosting someone else for somebody. But again, you're coming out of all of that energy. A lot of you have been trying to avoid conflict as well with somebody. So I feel like you're coming out of that energy. You're really finding your balance here. I do feel like you feel that there are a lot of people who rely on you and you're trying always to do the right thing. Justice is here as an underlying reason. Some of you, there's a legal issue that's going on. For others of you, you could be dealing with a Libra possibly, or you are just trying to find justice in a situation, balance and justice. So let me see what's on your mind. Eight of Cups in the reverse. So you might be thinking about returning to a situation or a person or hoping that somebody does return to you. There's a sense of backtracking that you're thinking about. Let me see July for Aquarius. Show me July for Aquarius. All right, we have the Two of Coins. Yeah, more indication that you're trying to find your balance in a situation. Be careful with your money at the beginning of July because I do feel like some of you are kind of having to balance out that checkbook. You're trying to rob Peter maybe to pay Paul. It could be in connection to legal issues for somebody. Over a fight, incidentally, that you were trying to avoid. Yeah, which is crazy. I don't know who that was for, but I definitely saw that. And I'm seeing here that, you know, it's a juggling act for you at the beginning of July. Now, how you're showing up, there's also decisions that you're trying to make. You're showing up as the Magician in the reverse. So this indicates to me that you could be feeling a little insecure about whether or not you have everything that you need in order to create what it is that you want. Something here may not be manifesting the way that you had hoped or wanted it to. Also be careful that you're not, you know, trying to manipulate a situation either. Let me see the energy coming towards Aquarius in July. The Lovers in reverse. So the energy coming towards you is somebody that you were in a connection with that ended. So this could be this past person. There's also the energy of somebody that is coming towards you that has decided that you might be their person. But it's the strongest energy I'm seeing is somebody from your past. Spirit's advice is the Two of Swords reverse. Spirit is saying be decisive, make a decision. All right, so show me the outcome for Aquarius at the end of July. Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're going to be cutting somebody out. Yeah, you're going to be cutting someone out, or, you know, not having a conversation. Somebody may be trying to have a conversation with you, and you might be like, yeah, I'm not open for that. Let me see. The bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. This is underlying energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but this does indicate that this is about a commitment. For some of you, this is work-related, though. The Hierophant can be like work establishments, or even a church establishment, some sort of organization. Doesn't have to be, but I do feel like there's some powerful energies that are at play here. So let me see. We're going to clarify, Aquarius. Spirit, why is the Hermit in reverse for Aquarius? Yeah, there it is again. The Five of Wands reversed. You are desperately trying to avoid conflict with somebody. It could be in the workplace, or it could be somebody that you have a legal action with, or, you know, that you've been in a connection with. But I definitely see that you don't want a problem. You're trying to avoid the conflict. There is going to be a discussion after a period of not talking about something. Yeah, for some of you, this has to do with marriage. So I can see in your current energy, you may be trying to be generous. You may be trying to balance something out, to create stability, to avoid arguing. You may have others that are relying on you. These could be children. Let me see why the Five of Wands is in reverse. Knight of Pentacles reversed. That's stuck energy, Aquarius. That's the energy of things not moving forward, not stabilizing. There could be like fights and arguments here, conflicts. And I feel like you've been doing everything you can to avoid these conflicts. And I feel like it's at some point you're gonna have to talk to this person. You're gonna try to balance this out. You are trying to do the right thing, though. I see that with Justice here. Let me see why Justice is here for Aquarius. Yeah, Temperance. You're praying about the situation. You're trying to bring balance and healing in. I just can't see that your energy is indicating anything other than the best of intentions here. So all this is happening because you are getting karmic justice, and it's being brought by spirit. It's being brought by angelic forces. It's going to balance out this situation. If you've been praying for karmic justice, you're going to get it, because, and I feel like it's going to come quickly. And I do feel like it's going, and you've waited a long time for it, by the way, but I feel like it's going to balance out the situation. Let me see what's on your mind. Why is the Eight of Cups in reverse for Aquarius? Page of Pentacles reversed. There's somebody here you've not been talking to. They haven't been offering you anything. If there's a financial issue here and this is legal, this person may be lowballing you as well. There's a sense of thinking about revisiting something or someone. There could be a child that is in, you know, if this is a legal dispute, there could be a child that is involved. All right, so let's look at July for you. Let's see what's happening here. Because you have decisions to make, and Spirit is saying be decisive, make a decision. So show me July for Aquarius. Show me July for Aquarius. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Fool in reverse. Eight of Swords reversed. Eight of Wands, the World in reverse. Three of Coins reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. There's the Magician in reverse. That's showing up in your energy. The Queen of Wands. Strength in reverse, and the Three of Wands reversed. So, oh, sorry. Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Wands reversed. Another one. It's like it keeps coming. There's hidden cards all over the place. Judgment reversed. Yeah, Three of Wands reversed. But I know Three of Wands needs to be at the end. So, all right. So, Aquarius, you have decisions to make here. I feel like you're kind of weighing up the pros and cons of these decisions. Why? Well, because there's a lot of confusion, a lot of fear, a lot of worry and concern. So you're starting out the month of July. The first week, I'm seeing a lot of fear. You don't want to take any risk. You don't, there's confusion. You don't know what option. You have a lot of options. You got to choose something, but you don't know which one to choose. I do feel like, you're going to free yourself of that energy in the first week. And it's going to come about through a sudden conversation, or there's something here that happens suddenly, and it breaks down all these blockages and takes you out of this energy of fear, worry, anxiety. It takes you out of all of that. So it's some sort of communication, or somebody could be coming in to see you. It's going to be fast-moving energy, though. And I see into the second week, there continues to be, somebody could be coming from out of town or coming in to visit from a distance, or you could be traveling. But I feel like there's a lot of communication in the end of the first week, going into the second week. With the World here in reverse, there is unfinished business. This unfinished business has to do with a foundation that is breaking down, something here that is ending. And it's creating financial problems as well. Somebody here is not being very cooperative. And so I do see that in that second week, there will be a tremendous amount of communication back and forth. Whatever that situation is, although there is a crumbling foundation, it's not complete, it's not over. I do see in the middle of the month, there could be some financial issues that you need to address. I do feel like these financial issues are going to come about because something didn't go the way you thought it was going to. Yeah, so be careful with your money around the middle of July. I am also seeing that there is an ending that is taking place here. I do feel that for some of you, it may leave you feeling inadequate. Like, why didn't it manifest? Why didn't it come about? What was there something lacking within me that caused this ending? But I see you kind of quickly snapping back. And it, incidentally, for a lot of you, it didn't happen because of you. For somebody out there, this may not be many of you, and if it's not your situation, don't take it on. But for somebody out there, you may find out that there was another party that is involved. And it's in the upright, so whoever this party is still involved. And that's why things didn't manifest. That's why there was an ending. I do feel like this will be one of your biggest fears. This is what you were fearing. So for some of you, it's just a fear. For others of you, it's an actuality. In the third week, I see there being a lot of things being revealed. Somebody here, you're going to see somebody who's been a bit of a player. They brought somebody new into the connection, or they have somebody new. Now, whether that was after the ending, because it looks like it was after the ending, this person may have been also very manipulative. They may have leaned into your fears. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is somebody that is very manipulative of the situation. Now, for you, I feel like all of this ending, everything is bringing up feeling inadequate, feeling like, it's bringing up your insecurities, Aquarius. And so I do feel like you are going to begin working on yourself. You're recognizing in this third week that you have to start working on yourself if you want to glow up. And I do feel like you begin to address yourself. You begin to take action. you are also realizing by the 4th week that this person that you've been dealing with is a bit of a player, and that you don't want to bring this person back into your life. It's because you start to work on yourself. And I do feel like you just lose interest in this person once everything has been revealed. I mean, it looks like everything that you feared comes about through this person's manipulations. And you have to face some hard truths about yourself and about this person. But at the point that you do, Aquarius, you make a judgment call here. And that judgment call is that you're never going to be treated this way again. You're never going to, go into this same energy again. And in fact, you've lost your desire for this person, somebody that you had a lot of desire for. And now you've lost that desire. You don't even want to talk to them, and you're no longer waiting for them. Yeah, so there's a lot of change that is taking place, and it is revolving around somebody that you've been in a commitment with. You likely were married to or in a long-term connection. Somebody that you were giving an equal, or you wanted an equal give and take. You were probably overgiving in the situation. But I feel like by the end of the month, you're finding that you don't even want this person. And I know a lot of you are, because I see your energy here, and you are very giving. A lot of you are like, yeah, that's not me. But I'm going to tell you, by the end of July, something is going to be revealed about this person's character, and you're going to be like, I don't even know what I saw in them. Yeah, I see it. And it's going to come as a shock to you. Let me see your energy here. Show me Aquarius energy in this reading. The Sun, the Hermit, and the Four of Coins. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I said coins. Four of Swords reversed. All right, so I do feel like you're wondering where your happiness went. You're trying to be happy in spite of everything that's happening. Some of you could be finding out that you are pregnant. Some of you, and I hate to say this, but I have to say what I'm seeing. Some of you may have lost a pregnancy. And if so, I'm truly very sorry. But I see that you kind of pull back from the world in that case, and you go into healing mode. And I do see a lot of healing taking place. So very sorry for whoever that is. For others, though, what I'm seeing is that you begin to realize the amount of manipulation that has been taking place. You begin to realize your own insecurities, your own inadequacies. And I see you really going within, trying to figure yourself out, trying to get clarity. Because you know that clarity is going to lead you back to happiness here. I'm also seeing that you're doing a tremendous amount of healing. There is communication that is going to take place probably around the end of the month with somebody that you have not talked to in a while. So let's see the energies coming towards you. Somebody you would have been thinking about, somebody you once were very happy with. Show me the energy coming towards Aquarius. Show me the, thank you. All right, Seven of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Ace of Wands reversed. All right, so I definitely feel like there was somebody that, from your past, that had a choice between you and someone else. This person ended the connection with you, and they chose to go in another direction. This person does still have feelings for you, but they hide those feelings. There's something about the connection that made them feel powerless. When they offered up their feelings and emotions, it made them feel powerless. This is somebody who I do feel in the past has created a lot of conflict with you in order to justify their behavior, and their behavior had to do with inappropriate sexual actions. I do feel that this person is in your energy. And I do feel like this person may try to resolve conflicts with you. I also see someone else that's in your energy here. This is somebody who is very selective with who they give their feelings and emotions to. They have recently gone through an ending, and they may feel like they don't want any conflict in their life. This person could possibly be a soulmate. This is somebody that the ending they went through was because it looks almost like you're mirroring this person, because they felt that the person that they were with chose someone else over them. So this is someone who is kind of, emotions are difficult for this person because of their loss. So I see two different people here in your energy. Let me see Spirit's advice. Why is the Two of Swords here for Spirit's advice to Aquarius? All right, so we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the King of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so Spirit is saying if you want to step into your power, Aquarius, you have to be decisive. You have to have strong boundaries. You have to act independently, and you have to be very decisive with your action. Spirit is saying if you are in a leadership position, people will listen to you. They will follow you. They see you as being prosperous. They see you as somebody who is up and rising, somebody who is, you know, making their mark on the world. But it's all tied into being decisive and taking decisive action, keeping strong boundaries, stepping into your own power, being strong and independent. That's powerful right there. I like that for you. Show me the outcome at the end of the month, at the end of July for Aquarius. Ten of Coins reversed, Six of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing by the end of the month is that you're cutting someone or something out of your life, and you are decisively doing it, just like Spirit is saying. It's like you have put up those boundaries, and you are just like snippity snip snip, you're cutting somebody right out. That is the key to you having a successful ending of July. I do see that for some of you, you could be cutting out a work situation that you were not being properly recognized in, and you may be finding a different work situation for somebody out there. You may have to take a small cut in pay, but you will definitely like the new place better, because there's a sense here of feeling unsupported in a workplace. Once you cut that out, it will cost you a little initially on the financial end, but you'll make up for it with the recognition that you'll get, and it will be highly successful. That's for somebody. Others of you, what I'm seeing here is that there is an ending of a long-term connection. And I do feel that you are cutting someone or something here out of your life with that ending. I do see that you are putting the effort into another situation. You've looked at all the details, you've made the decision, and your decision is to cut someone out, and I feel like it's going to be very successful. I also see you putting a lot of your effort into work by the end of the month, possibly as a coping mechanism, but it is going to increase your ability to be successful either way. So yeah, I do see that you're entering into the month of July here, and it's like your intentions are so good. But somewhere around the middle of the month to the end of July, I see you having these realizations, things coming out, you realizing, you know, that things were just not as they appeared to be, and it totally shifts your perception. It makes you kind of shut down for a minute, doubt yourself for a minute, and then I see you jumping back up and being very decisive and doing whatever it is that you need to do, and not looking back either. So I definitely feel like your rebound is very strong here. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in the reverse. That's underlying energy, and it indicates that you are healing from heartbreak. It also indicates for a few of you, if there's been third-party energy, and for somebody out there, there is, that third-party energy, it was heartbreaking, but it's ending. But it's ending with you cutting that person out. So, yeah, you're taking care of business this month, Aquarius. All right, I'm pulling for the sign of Aquarius. We're going to get you an oracle card. These things have been on fire today. Pulling for Aquarius. Pulling for Aquarius. All right, there we go. Relationship. It says your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Wow, that's profound. So basically, this is saying nurture the relationship with your Creator and with self, and then everything else stems and flows from that. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Aquarius. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you guys in your next reading, Aquarius, namaste.